What's up, everybody? The Reds have gone to Portugal and dismantled Porto by 5-1 in an absolutely fantastic performance. As I speak, we're just in the closing stages of the game between Milan and Atletico Madrid. Milan with a red card in the game, and they also conceded a 96th minute penalty which Luis Suarez tucked away, which looks like it's going to take them to their first win in the group. But look, it's all about the Reds tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance from Jurgen Klopp's men to go over to Portugal and batter Porto by 5-1. 2 goals from Mohamed Salah, 1 goal for Sadio Mane, and 2 goals for Roberto Firmino, who came on as a substitute. It is just a night of positives. Yes, we conceded a goal, but I'm all about positives. It's a great performance. It's a great way to go in to a massive game against Manchester City on Sunday at Anfield, which would be, look, if we can get a result in that, it'd be great to go into the international break, wouldn't it? We've had 10 minutes of additional time so far in that Milan Atletico game, and they're still playing away. Look, we are being brought to you, this post-match show, all the matchday content today, ladies and gentlemen, has been brought to you with thanks to our partners at manscaped.com. Manscaped have brought you, and 2 million other men in the world, the best male grooming products on the market. Right now, you can get over to manscaped.com, get 20% off and free shipping on the all-new Performance Package 4.0 featuring the all-new Lawnmower 4.0 with our discount code WFM20. You know the spiel, you know how great the product is. Make sure to check it out. In the Performance Package 4.0, you get the Weed Whacker, which is the ear and nose hair trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0, both of which are waterproof as well. You get a 4000K LED light on there, a travel lock, you get a ball toner, you get ball deodorant, you get boxer briefs, and you also get the Shed travel bag. You know it's the best around. You know they're great supporters of football fan content. Make sure to check them out. And WFM20 is a discount code. Liam said, what a result. City next. Come on the Reds. He's got hashtag FSG out as well in there. But look, what a performance that was today. To me, we'll go through man of the match. And I want you guys to vote for the man of the match. I don't want to tell you who mine is. I'll let you guys go for it and then I'll tell you who mine is. But I'm so hyped by this performance. Because look, it's never easy going away in Europe. We know that Liverpool have had some issues away in the Champions League, but tonight, again, we love a trip to Porto, don't we? And Sadio Mane loves a goal against them as well. We couldn't have asked for much more. From the very first minute, we were at it tonight. Obviously, we've seen James Milner come in at right back to replace Trent Alexander-Arnold. If you haven't seen that ball that he put in for Sadio Mane's goal, ladies and gentlemen, wait until you see it. It was perfect, right into the danger zone between the goalkeeper and the defenders. Everybody just stood and watched, and Sadio Mane tapped it in at the far post. Everybody in the chat seems to be saying the exact same thing with regards to man of the match, which is what I'd hoped. Curtis Jones, without a shadow of a doubt, is today's man of the match. He was fantastic. Set up Mohamed Salah for a second goal as well. Loves a strike from distance. It was his shot that the goalkeeper parried, bounced off a defender and fell to Mohamed Salah to open the scoring today. And Curtis Jones looks like he has cemented his place on the left-hand side of that Reds midfield with another cracking display. He just gets better and better and better. He is the real deal, Curtis Jones. I'm absolutely delighted that you guys voted him your man of the match. Liam, thank you for another super chat, mate. Thanks for a great stream, buddy. Have a great night. I'm only getting warmed up. So much still to get through tonight. I want your thoughts on the game, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Gill will be on live with his post-match reaction when I'm finished, and then I'll be back with a player ratings video. But today, let me know what you think about the game. Let me know how you think this sets us up for the game against Manchester City on Sunday, because that's a huge one. It's a huge one. But I'm so happy with the performance tonight. Every single one of those lads out there put in a shift. And look, Curtis Jones is man of the match, no argument, but you could pick any of them. They were fantastic. Robbo, much better display than we'd seen from him recently. Not saying he's quite back to his imperious best yet, but certainly much improved and gives Jurgen Klopp a bit of a headache, maybe ahead of the weekend. Is it Costas Tsimikas? Is it Andy Robertson? Probably say Robertson on this performance. But again, Joel Matip, Virgil van Dijk, very good defensively. Milner did a cracking job at right back today. You know what you get with James Milner. 100% effort, 100% professionalism. And today as well, his crossing, his passing, his decision making, all absolutely on point. Fabinho doing what he does in midfield, anchoring it, sniffing out any attacks. Hendo involved going forward a lot. Curtis Jones as well, left hand side, and everybody, all of our strikers, or our forwards I should say, bar Diogo Jota, got on the score sheet today. Brendan O'Brien said Jones man of the match, involved in 4 goals, pure class. I'm not going to disagree with you, Brendan. You're spot on, mate. And again, I said at the start of the stream, a lot of the media attention was, of course, on Harvey Elliott this season when he came into that Liverpool midfield, started the season so strongly. Now, obviously, what happened with Harvey Elliott is very sad, and we hope that he gets back really soon. But Curtis Jones has cemented his place in my mind now on that left-hand side. Hendo looks so much more comfortable on the right-hand side. One thing we did notice when we had Harvey Elliott playing there was shoving Hendo over to the left. We weren't seeing the best out of the captain. 400 games up for Liverpool tonight for Jordan Henderson, and what a display from him and the rest of the boys to cap it off. And again, we spoke about Roger Hunt and his sad passing at the age of 83 today. A great way to honour the great man, Sir Roger Hunt, as he was known on the Kop, with that fantastic performance tonight. A 5-1 win away from home in Europe. It's not easy to get away wins in the Champions League, ladies and gentlemen, unless your name is Sheriff, because they just went to Real Madrid and beat them by 2-1. And of course, Atleti with a late penalty as well. They beat AC Milan by 2-1 in Milan. Robbo's class, said Big Man. Manchester City 1, Liverpool 3 is what Peter Graham Dauber is saying for the game of the weekend. Curtis Jonesinho said, Das Legend. Das Legend. That is a class name, mate. Das Legend. Well played. Michael Scott Paper Company said, if Jota improves his finishing, he scores 15 to 20 league goals as our centre forward easily. Great to have him and Bobby competing for one position. It is. It's spot on. And again, what a headache Jurgen Klopp has. Who do you play against Manchester City? You would have said that Diogo Jota was in the box seat, but Bobby Firmino comes on as a substitute today and gets himself 2 goals. The first one, it must have been so agonising for the goalkeeper. Curtis Jones played the ball forward, I think it was Curtis Jones anyway, and it touched off Bobby Firmino's leg. He cushioned it past the defender, but the goalkeeper was left in no man's land. Bobby Firmino fires a left-footed shot. It's not the strongest strike in the world, but it manages to just make it over the line, and then he caps it off as well. We had to wait for the VAR decision, but Bobby Firmino gets himself a second goal in the game as well with a nice composed right-footed side-foot finish. And as we're looking at it here, I'm looking at the highlights right now of the PSG Manchester City game, which finished Paris Saint-Germain 2, Manchester City 0. Idrissa Gueye and Lionel Messi with the goals in that game. Scott said Bobby should start against Manchester City. I think he probably will, mate. I'd say you're probably on the money with that one. Madrid in the mud, said Dylan. Good. Fuck him. Jones, man of the match for LOL 3765. Unbiased football said, I prefer Firmino as a sub. He comes on with energy versus tired defenders. He's now got the 4th most goal involvements in the world as a sub this year. I love stats like that, mate. Well played. And look, yeah, it's a good option, isn't it? It's a very good option for Kloppo. Does he go, as you've said, with Diogo Jota to start the game, and then with tired legs perhaps bring on Bobby Firmino, who, look, is a nightmare for defenders at the best of times. So it's just good decisions, good headache for the manager to have right now. You know, I thought before this game, I won't lie to you, I was a bit worried about the right back position. How dare I be? James Milner slipped in there seamlessly, and again, what an assist he had for Sadio Mane's goal. Brilliant stream earlier, said Scott. Thank you, buddy. Jota's better off the bench. Bit of a disagreement for Dylan there. He disagrees, thinking Jota's better off the bench than Bobby Firmino. But how great is it that we now have 4 absolute top quality forwards with regards to Salah, Mane, Jota and Firmino. And we have a Divock Origi and a Takumi Minamino who are starting to show more signs of improvement as well. So it's just all positives tonight. Top of the group, 6 points from 6. These are the things that you want in Champions League football. Firmino was back, said George, will never walk alone. Jones was amazing, said Team Helam. Not going to lie, Mane is kind of washed. I don't think he's washed. That's a bit unfair. He's been involved in a lot of the good stuff that we do. It's just, to me, it's just little decisions at times. He's getting in the right positions. He's impacting games to me enough. But, oh, I'm just seeing the winner, by the way, for Sheriff. Ooh. What a strike. Half volley left. Steven Gerrard-esque, by the way. If you haven't seen the winner for Sheriff against Real Madrid, it is Stevie G against Olympiacos. It's exactly like it. Sorry, going off topic. We had 5 world-class forwards with Shaqiri. I would disagree. on that, to be fair. Good player, just never fit enough or available enough for my liking. But look, it is what it is, man. Let's not look on negatives. Let's dwell on the positives tonight. And that is a fantastic away performance by the Reds in Europe. Atleti against Milan ending was crazy, said Ishan. Let's have a little look at the Champions League group stage, by the way. Let's have a look at the group table, I should say. Right, so here we go. The Reds group looks like this. Liverpool sit on top with 6 points from 6. Atletico Madrid up into second place. Their win away against AC Milan, obviously coupled with their opening home day draw against Porto, puts them on 4 points. Porto in third place with 1 point, and AC Milan currently bottom of the pile with just 0 points and -2 goal difference so far from the games. Gary John Christian said, great team performance, absolutely love the changes the Klopp made. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, that we were able to bring off Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, who else came off today? Jordan Henderson came off and Milner came off. So we were able to rest all of those guys for the last 15-20 minutes or so ahead of that massive game against Manchester City. I'm just watching Bobby Firmino's replay, his goal here now. Oh, your heart has to go over the keeper, who was legging it back but just couldn't make it. Are you just going to keep writing the same stupid comment over again, SK United, mate? Or can we move on from your silliness now and just get back to having fun? So if you've got anything useful to say, mate, lash it in. If not, just stop with the same comment. Daryl said, how are you, Craig? I'm good, man. I'm good. Atletico Madrid, let's not shoot them, or let's shoot them down. Yeah, we do owe them one. Let's be honest, we do owe them one. I'm still a little bit raw after that being knocked out by Atleti in the knockout stages before, obviously, COVID hit. I'm just seeing the red card now in the Milan game as well. It was a second yellow for Frank Kessie that's seen him sent off. I need some stogies. Stogies, said NLTP. What else have we got in the chat? Craig, the way Curtis Jones covered left back for Robbo to overlap was brilliant. Reminds me of prime Robbo and Mane. Yeah, he did really well today doing that, as you said. But I want to give a shout out to Mohamed Salah, not just for his goal scoring today, but for the way he tracked back and helped out the team defensively. There was a couple of occasions where he really, really worked hard to get back and fill in defensively to snuff out Porto counter-attacks. And that doesn't go unnoticed by many Liverpool fans, because we appreciate not just his goal scoring, but his all-round work ethic, which is another reason why we hope and want Mohamed Salah to sign a contract extension at the club. We're going for Atleti next, said Incognitious Hassan. Jones is scary. He is. Scary good. Salah covered for Milner, said base face in space. I'd like to see his touches mapped on the pitch. Yeah, I'd say his heat map is ridiculous. He was all over the place. How many goals Salah scoring this season, said Alex Shearer. I had him before the season started as my Golden Boot winner, my predicted Golden Boot winner, and it wasn't just out of bias, because you could have looked at Harry Kane pre-season, obviously not now, he hasn't started well, no league goals in 6 for him. Ronaldo probably be there or thereabouts, Lukaku as well, but Salah just looks to me like he's in a good place physically, a good place mentally, and a fantastic place emotionally. He looks like a man who's enjoying his football, smile on his face every time that he plays. He knows he's appreciated by his teammates and by us Liverpool fans as well. Mud said, who was man of the match? The chat unanimously voted for Curtis Jones today as the man of the match, and I can't argue with them. He was fantastic. Jones has to start against City, said Zach Khan. What a player Jones is, said Jason Bowles. A great night for the famous front three. I agree. Give Salah a new contract already. Yeah, just slide over the piece of paper and say, fill in the numbers yourself there, mate. Who starts at right back this weekend, Milner or Gomez, in your opinion? Milner. And I think Gomez, I've always been a little bit worried with Joe Gomez at right back. I won't lie to you. I've always been a bit worried. I think Milner is probably the safe bet. And I think with his performance today and the fact that he was taken off to get a little bit of rest, surely he starts against Manchester City on Sunday. Huge game. Huge game. Thomas Raymond said Fabinho was great as well. Percy said Messi is the GOAT. Yeah, good to see him getting a goal today as well. And I'm not really... I hate both of them, to be honest, PSG and City. But I'd probably rather see PSG beat City a little bit, to be honest. Should Matip get a rest against City? It'll be interesting to see if Joel Matip does. Now, of course, we played on Tuesday. The game against Manchester City's on Sunday, so there is a chance for the lads to get a bit of rest before the game. I'm sure they'll have tomorrow off, probably a little bit of a warm down, and then they'll have a few days to train ahead of that game. So usually I would say yes, Matip probably will be rotated, but he's playing so well. He's got a great partnership with Virgil van Dijk at the heart of the defence. I say Kloppo probably plays him because it's an international break then. Matip won't be going away on international duty, so he'll have a chance to get some rest and some rehabilitation. So yeah, I'd say Joel Matip probably starts at the weekend. I think Canade and Van Dijk will be good against City, said Porto. This is going to be Curtis Jones' season, said I'm Lonely Ryan. I agree, man. I said it so many times. Season started, we were all hyped about Harvey Elliott and the impact he was having, and rightly so. But Curtis Jones has just let us all have a reminder once again of what a good footballer he is. And he just seems to fit in so nicely on the left side of midfield. You know, we've got some options there. Obviously, we've got Naby Keita, who could come in at the weekend against Manchester City. On that performance tonight, though, it would take a very brave Jurgen Klopp to tell Curtis Jones he's not getting the start, because his performance away from home, difficult place to go, Champions League night, such poise, such composure, and such a, what's the word I'm looking for here? Such a mature performance from Curtis Jones again today. He's a footballer that looks like he's got an old head on those young shoulders. Dr. Jones became a man tonight, said TMC. What else we got? What happened to Thiago? He has a calf injury, mate. He's on crutches at the minute, and don't think he'll be back for the weekend. And Trent looks like a doubt as well for the game, unfortunately. Canade is the next VVD in the making, said Andre Banici. Such a baller, said Smith by FC. Curtis had 2 assists. I think he was involved in all 4 of the goals as well. Or 4 of the 5 goals, I should say, Curtis Jones today. Do I think we'll win the league? The Reds have got no money, but they'll still win the league. I don't know, but we'll be there or thereabouts. As I said, I think we could have a 4-way title race this season. I think City, Chelsea, United and Liverpool will all be there or thereabouts. Excuse me. You need a little bit of luck. You do. No point in denying it. You need a little bit of luck with regards to injuries as well. But if we can keep the core of this team fit, there's no reason why we can't be fighting for the Premier League. There's no reason why we can't be going deep in the Champions League. And look, I won't lie, I'd love a domestic cup. I would. It's been too long since the Reds had a day out in Wembley, and we've got through. We've a difficult enough draw against Preston away. Any away tie in the cup game is difficult, but we went past Norwich quite handily. So yeah, running the cup competitions would be nice. The Elliott Jones midfield will be the best for our future. They're very good footballers. Yes, it's a great. And again, Musialowski as well to come in from an attacking sense in the future as well. Gianluigi Pittaluga, a great young goalkeeper coming through. Connor Bradley, a very good right back coming through. So yes, the future of Liverpool Football Club with the pool of talent that we have, it's all good. All good. Look, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of things. Please do hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. We're closing in on 121,000 subscribers. Do drop a like on the video as well. There's nearly 900 people in the chat, only 200 likes, so we can boost that one up. And again, don't forget, when I'm finished, and I'm not finished yet, but when I'm finished with my match reaction, Jack Gill will be sliding straight in with his post-match reaction as well. Jack 6-0, Gill didn't quite get the result, the 6-0 that he always predicts, but he wasn't a million miles off today. And when Jack's finished then, I'll be back in with our player ratings video. And this season what we've done is we've given you the opportunity to vote for the player rating. So Connor will put a live poll in the chat. You guys will get to vote on what score you think the player deserves. I'll give you my score as well. And we'll have a little bit of fun along the way. Tomorrow, I'll be on Craig Station doing a watch along of Manchester United's game against Villarreal. There's a link to Craig Station in the description below. That's our other channel. And I'll also be on there on Thursday as well for the West Ham Europa League game. We ain't challenging with Solskjaer, mate. It's a 3-man race, said Merchant, obviously a United fan. Look, I won't lie, Merchant. I've always given an honest opinion, mate, and I've said the same thing consistently. I do agree with you. I think that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer just isn't good enough to manage a club of the ilk of Manchester United. And that's always been my opinion. Now, he's improved them, United, through some good purchases and through, you have to say, some decent coaching. But he gets a lot of decisions wrong in big moments, doesn't he? And I do agree with you. I think a better manager there with that squad would probably push United on a little bit. But I'm also delighted, if I'm also honest, because, I'm a Liverpool fan. World-class performance from Curtis Jones, said Cone Dan. I'm glad you've stayed, to Jason Balls. Thank you. Newlon Voider, said Joanne. No problem. Let's get Newlon out for a little happy dance before we finish up. There he goes. Look, the Reds have got no money, but we'll still win the league. Na, 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 na. Go on, Newlon. Right, how many assists did Curtis make? Let me just have a look at the game and get the actual stats on it for you. Right, so Curtis Jones had 2 assists, and I'm giving him the assist for Bobby's goal as well, because he took the shot that rebounded to him. So it's 2 for Salah today, 2 for Firmino, and 1 for Sadio Mane. Right, ladies and gentlemen, look, I am going to love you and leave you, but Jack Gill will be live now in a minute with his post-match reaction, so don't go anywhere. I want to see you give Jack your support, and again, I'm looking forward to hearing his thoughts on the game. Massive thank you to our sponsors. Today's Match Day Watch Along has been presented to you guys with thanks to our friends at manscaped.com. Don't forget, you can get yourself the all-new Performance Package 4.0 and join the 2 million other men worldwide that trust Manscaped for their male grooming needs. You can get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com by using our discount code WFM20. And your balls will thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand it over to Jack Gill. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in about 20-25 minutes with our player ratings video. You guys will get a chance to vote in the ratings as well. Thank you to you all for joining us. Thank you so much to all our moderators, everyone that watched and commented. I'll see you